You're all set, Mr. White. Have a good meeting.
Okay. All right. Make a motion to accept the agenda and start the meeting for Scituate Board of Health for Monday, June 12th at 6 o'clock.
So moved.
And okay, so Kelly, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Karen?
Yes.
And Doug votes yes. All right, so we will start with scheduled items. Discuss and vote 70 Arbor Way Drive, Morse Engineering, representing the owner's septic design. Is Greg on?
Paul's here.
Hi there, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yep.
All right, so do you need me to share my screen or?
Yes, and then you
Yeah,
just
and
state
then
your name
just
and where you're from,
State
Paul.
your name and
Okay, absolutely. So just for the record, I'm Paul Gunn. I'm a design engineer at Morse Engineering to represent the owner, Laura Rubidoux, for the septic upgrade at 70 Arbor Way Drive. And I will share my screen in just a moment. There we go. Can everyone see?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so what we have here at 70 Arbor Way is an existing 4-bedroom single-family dwelling that is currently served by a cesspool in the front yard that is considered to be in a state of failure due to interception with the seasonal high groundwater table. In the rear of the property is a drainage trench that contains an intermittent stream that is considered to be a tributary to a surface water supply. So we are proposing to upgrade the cesspool to a new system that includes a microfast denitrogen secondary treatment tank, a 1,500-gallon pump chamber, and a geoflow drip leaching field. Part of this design includes several local upgrade requests, as well as a request for a variance. In regards to the local upgrades, we are requesting a setback reduction, a reduction in the setback from a property line to the leaching field from 10 to about 6.3 feet, as well as a reduction in the setback from the tanks to the tributary from 200 feet to 123 feet, as well as the use of a sieve analysis. In regards to the variance, we are requesting a variance from 310 CMR 15.211, which is a reduction in the setback from the tributary in the rear yard to the leaching field, reducing that setback from 200 feet to 90.1 feet. The entire lot lies within the 200-foot setback, which is essentially the DEP Zone A, making it impossible to repair the system without requesting either these local upgrades or variances to the tributary. Both the tanks and the leaching field have been pushed as far away from the tributary as possible, given site conditions, as well as trying to maintain other Title V requirements. And as required in Zone A, we've provided a denitrogen system, the microfast tank, which provides effluent levels with nitrogen concentrations below 25 milligrams per liter. That's all I have. I'll turn it over now to the board.
Joan, is there everyone been notified? Any?
Yep, we have all the abutter, we have the abutter card. Yeah, we have the abutter cards. And we don't have any issue with it. It's really the only place they can put it, and they're getting it as far away as they can. There's no other place to put it.
Okay. Yeah, and you can see that on the plan.
Yeah.
Karen or Kelly have any questions?
Did conservation review it?
Yes, we filed an RDA with them, and that was approved on the July 5th conservation meeting.
Great, thank you.
Awesome.
All right. Someone want to make a motion?
Sure,
Kelly or
I can.
Karen?
Yep, and we
Okay.
do both the variances as well as the upgrades, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
As far as the motion?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to move to approve the septic repair plan with the local variances requested, which is the reduction in the setback requirement from a tributary to the surface water supply to the SAS from 200 feet to 90.1 feet, as well as the following requested upgrades, the reduction in the setback requirement between the property line and the SAS from 10 feet to 6.3 feet, for the reduction in the setback requirement from a tributary to surface water
Cal, I think you
supply.
went quiet.
Oh, I don't know why. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Where did you lose me?
Hey,
I didn't
Seth,
lose you. I didn't lose you at all. Maybe it was just Doug.
Oh, okay. I'll continue.
not hearing
for-
her.
For the reduction in the setback requirement from a tributary to surface water supply to the septic tank and pump chamber from 200 feet to 123.3 feet, and to allow for sieve analysis. And conservation is approved.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor? Aye. Kelly, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Karen?
Yes.
And Doug votes yes. All right, you're all set, Paul.
All right, thank you very much. Have a good
Thank
one.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good week. All right, discuss and vote 129 Lawson Road, Collins Civil Engineering Company representing homeowners septic design.
Yeah, and we have the abutter cards for this one as well.
Okay,
Good evening. My name is George Collins. I'm a registered professional engineer from Collins Civil Engineering Group, representing Property Solution Partners for a septic upgrade at 129 Lawson Road. It's an existing 3-bedroom house. And if you'd like, I could share my screen.
sure.
So this property is located on the southwest side of Lawson Road. There's in the back, there is a wet.
George, sorry to interrupt you, but we're not seeing anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
you go.
we're there.
Okay, sorry about that. So you have Lawson Road here, and the property's located the southwest side of Lawson Road. It's kind of hard to see, but right in this area, there's an existing failed cesspool. We went out to the property. We did multiple test holes in the front yard in an attempt to maximize the distance to the wetland. But these 3 test pits here were all unsuitable. We hit ledge and compact silt loam. So we were forced to go out in the backyard closer to the wetland. We ended up collecting a soil sample, which is one of the local operator approval requests. So we ended up we're requesting a local upgrade approval for the use of the soil sample in lieu of the percolation test due to wet soil conditions. We're requesting a setback from between the foundation and the leaching field from 20 feet to 10 feet. We are proposing a liner between the leaching field and the foundation. And then we're also requesting a setback reduction from the wetland to the soil absorption system from 50 feet to 42 feet. We are maintaining the required 4-foot water table separation. The lot is not located in a zone 2 or a zone A, so there are no drinking water protection concerns with this property. We do have erosion control proposed around the back of the property. We did go before conservation last month, and they specifically requested us to get Board of Health approval before they would approve this under a notice of intent. The other item was we are proposing a retaining wall in this location here. We notified the 4 direct abutters regarding the meeting time and format. And also we sent them copies of the plan, and I did not hear back from any of the abutters. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that the board may have.
I don't have any looking at it. And Joan, did we have anything?
Nope, yeah, I have everything I need for the structural part of the wall because we do have a supplemental regulation for Scituate that says it needs to be designed by a engineer. And I did talk to him, and yes, we're all set with that.
Okay.
That looks fine.
Kelly or Karen have any questions?
I don't.
I do
Okay.
not.
All right. Someone want to make a motion?
Sure, I'll make a motion. I'll move to approve the septic repair plan with the following local upgrade and variances requested. The first, the reduction from the required 20 feet setback from a foundation wall to SAS to 10 feet. Request for the reduction of the required 50 feet from a wetland to the SAS to 42 feet. And request for the grain size distribution analysis to establish design loading rate.
Okay. Second, Kel?
Second,
And how do you vote, Kel?
yes.
And Karen?
Yes,
And Doug votes yes. So you're all set and
Do we need to,
Thank you very
do
much
we
for
need
your
to
time.
approve the second about the retaining wall, or is that?
What,
My question is, do we need to move to approve the retaining wall as well?
yes, we need to, that's on the bottom of that same sheet.
Okay,
Oh.
Okay.
Somebody could,
okay, I'll make another motion since we already voted on that one. To approve the retaining wall, that's certified by a structural engineer.
okay. And that's second. And Kel, how do you vote?
yes.
And Karen?
Yes,
And Doug votes yes. All right. You're all
Thank you
set.
thank you very much for your
Thank you,
time.
Doug. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Thank you.
The last one, discuss and vote 603 Hadley Road, Grady Consultant representing homeowner requesting a variance to the Scituate private well regulations. Is anyone on from Grady's?
yep, Nick's there.
Okay,
From Grady Consulting.
All
Would
right.
you like me to share my screen so you can see the plan?
yeah, and just if you could state your name and all that.
Yeah, my name is Nicholas Ling from Grady Consulting here on behalf of the owners of 603 Hadley Road.
Okay.
Bringing up my screen now, I believe. Let me know when.
Yep, we got it.
All right. So what they're looking to do is they're looking to put in an irrigation well in the back corner of their property here. And the only issue we have is that we don't meet your well setback regulations to a septic system leaching field. They're 74 feet plus or minus away out of the 100-foot required. This is an irrigation well though, so I don't think there's any concerns as far as the contamination of the water source for this water. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I can pan around and show you certain setbacks and how it adheres if you'd like, but I think this one's pretty straightforward for you.
Okay. Joan, did we have anything or the
Oh,
abutters?
I think we're okay with, no, the couple of us came in and looked. I think because the septic system is gonna be downgraded from the well, I don't think the well has, well, I don't think there'll be an issue with the contamination of the well because the septic system is below it.
Okay,
If it was above it, then maybe it'd be too close, but I don't think it's that much of an issue where it is located.
okay.
I
Karen?
don't know, is there anybody, I don't know if there's anybody on the line.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah,
Is there anyone with questions to 603 for
No,
Nicholas?
just us plus Seth. Those are the seven.
Okay, All right.
Mr. White, you have no hands raised. You're good to go.
okay. Karen, Kelly, you got any questions?
No,
no,
Okay. Someone want to make a motion?
sure. So I will vote to grant the variance for the setback requirements for the private well regulation for 603 Hadley Road, which includes reducing the minimum required setback distance of 100 feet from the leaching field to 74 plus or minus feet.
I'll second.
Okay. Kel, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Karen?
Yes,
And Doug votes yes. So Nicholas, you're all set.
Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
Have a great night. Thanks. Old business, Drew.
No old business.
New business, Drew.
No new business.
Director's report, Drew.
Yes, we have 10 sets of plans under 45-day review, 4 awaiting engineering comments, 5 awaiting Concom comments. We have 16 as-built in the queue, and we have 17 in failure. This is the beginning of summer for us. We are starting our beach testing tomorrow, actually, in all 6 of our beaches: Hummerock, Peggotty, Lighthouse, Sand Hills, Egypt, and Minot. We use enterococci as an indicator for human waste. The way that it works is when we go and take a test, you basically go out into 3 feet of water, take a clean, sterile container, undo the top, go straight down 18 inches, pull it up, seal the container. It goes into a cooler that has ice pack in it to maintain temperature. You have to take the temperature of the water, and then any observations on the beach, whether there's a lot of waterfowl or dogs or anything like that. And then if it comes back above 104, if the
104.
limit is 104 or greater, then that requires us to retest the beach before we post it. So we would retest the beach, and then if it came back again above 104, the beach would be posted, and then we would continue to retest until the sample was acceptable. When we test these beaches, it's just a snapshot in time, and the test results are 24 hours old. So we've already had a high tide cycle come in and out. That's why it's just an indicator. Once we had 5 test results for each beach, then we start to go to a geomean system, which is basically an average of the 5 tests. And if that number is above 35, that can also close the beach. I'm not a fan of that because our tests are done weekly, where there are a lot of, probably about a half a dozen beaches in the state. I know Wollaston Beach is one of them that is tested every single day during the summer, July 4th and everything. That's a great indicator of the geomean because of the consistency of the test. We might be using a test that's 4 weeks old because of so that's one of the reasons why I'm not a fan of that. But general rule of thumb, if testing is not available, if we have a heavy rain, wait 48 hours, let Mother Nature come in, do its job, a couple of tide cycles. It's amazing what can happen. So, again, it's just a snapshot in time, and it's a 24-hour-old snapshot. So with that, then we did have the Dana-Farber mammogram van here. We had a full slot. I believe it was 24 individuals. Residents took advantage of it, so that was a great success. And then this Thursday from 10 to 2 down at the community building, 44 Jericho Road, a nurse that we hired through the grant for Hingham, Cohasset, and Scituate, Michaela Bickerton, she's doing a Sun Safety Skin Cancer Awareness Day down there. We will have the Dana-Farber Sun Safety Skin Cancer van down there. We have 48 individuals already signed up for spots on there. It's going to be a really good day. I encourage anybody to go down there, even if you're not signed up. You never know with cancellations and things like that, what can happen. And there are going to be a lot of good activities down there that day. So Michaela's done a lot of work putting it together. It's on the main page of the town website right now to get further information, but it should be a really good take. So we're really excited about that.
What's
great.
the date, Drew?
It's this Thursday, June 15th, 10 to 2.
Okay.
So, this is one of the things that when we went looking for positions, what we wanted, this is exactly what we wanted. Someone who can go out into the public, into the community, and do educational programs. So I'm really excited about that. We are in the middle of relicensing all of our swimming pools. For the most part, the condominium complexes are done, and we're just starting to do the private swimming pools that offer swimming lessons. So we'll be banging those out. I have a couple of those scheduled for this Friday morning. And then it is going to be the beginning of mosquito season. I say it all the time, but this is the time of year that we have it. If you're going to be out at dusk or dawn, wear long sleeve shirts, use mosquito repellent with DEET. It's a good time to mosquito proof your home and your yard. Any type of standing water, you want to make sure you get rid of that. If you have, tires or something, a tire swing in your yard, tip it upside down. The mosquitoes can breed inside there while they're just there with the water. And you can also call Plymouth County Mosquito Control. We'll be doing the spraying. They've already started. We spray in the evenings between 5 and 7. I believe they do Scituate on Wednesdays. I'm not 100% sure, but we can call Plymouth Mosquito Control or call our office if you want your street sprayed, and we can make sure that we get in touch with them. And other than that, that is all I have for my report tonight.
All right. Other business, any administrative invoices?
I have 3 invoices. One is for $14.90 for flu vaccine postage. We have an additional one for a test that was done on a bat for rabies. That is $434. And then we have one perk test for $280.
Make a motion to approve those invoices.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, second.
Second.
And Kelly, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Karen?
Yes.
And Doug says yes. All right, Board of Health meeting notes that came out today. Kel, yours was just the spelling of your name?
Yep, I can send it to you.
Okay, and I didn't see anything else,
I didn't have any
Um,
corrections either.
so,
I'll make a
um,
motion to approve all 3 sets of minutes.
okay.
Second.
And Kelly, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Doug votes yes, and Karen.
Yes.
All right. I guess it's make a motion to adjourn the meeting of the Board of Health for Monday, June 12th, Zoom meeting. Second?
Second.
All right. And Kelly, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Karen?
Yes.
And Doug votes yes. So I think that's it.